Hello, hello, hello. Ay, nako. Bad trip. Sorry boys, nag-fluctuate yung kuryente. Namatay yung PC ko. Okay, tuloy na natin. Bad trip. Ay, nako. Nasaan na? Exorcism site. Uy, may ano dito. Nasaan na yan?
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Wow.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense.
Kaya pala nag-fluctuate. Biglang
Why
umulan,
would
no?
anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took
Buti
many
naman
years.
umulan dahil ang
but
init
eventually
ngayon, eh.
the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple
Pag gabi,
times throughout the
napipilitan na ako
ages.
mag-aircon. Sayang
Each time we
kuryente.
successfully restored the balance between
Pag-init?
life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop.
Uy, papatesting na ba sa atin si Hu Tao?
You're
Ay, di ba
finally
rin?
here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Ah,
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Minimal si Hu Tao, grabe yung lakas.
Will that really solve my...
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you
Charmingly
say it's more
naive.
charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Go. Do this.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Nagsasampal lang sila ni Hu Tao eh. Ay, ni Yule.
Beg for mercy. Crush. How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before.
Umubra.
Cured.
Umubra.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you,
Umubra yung
the
plano ni
curse
Hu
would
Tao.
have
Tangin
taken
ng
my life.
pambata.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
Just...
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old
It's a prank, bro.
monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also
Ay, si
didn't
Undertaker
expect
pala to
that,
eh.
But still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics.
Mahaba pa kaya to?
Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
Ayun na siya.
I didn't mean to
Ay,
bother you.
talagang mumu.
Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Okay, let's go.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This
Ay,
explanation sounds
inaalala ko
a bit
kung meron talagang multo na character. Meron nga pala dati sa isang quest, no? Yun dun sa hotel. May batang multo.
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares. Oh, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So,
Get it out,
all
get it.
this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
Tatapos na to?
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songzi.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for
Okay.
They're friends.
That's not a good idea. I don't
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the...
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan?
Ask Little Wu for a
By
keepsake.
keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor. Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he
Sabi
still
nangyari kay
can't get
Big G?
over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no
Oh,
other.
meron yata ako niyan.
His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Juey.
Dami ako
I'm
niyan.
sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just
Dami ako niyan.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight.
Oh, 500 plus.
Great.
Korektor ako niyan dati.
Should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track when everyone's ready.
great! See you how did he know?
Ito na, ito.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Meng told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. the Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Yes.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songzi.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta.
I see. If it's Songzi you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you.
Saan siya? Ah, ito. Ay, sa taas. Saan ba? Doon.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Saan? Wala ko dun na. Saan ba? Wala.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sangza.
I think she mentioned it.
Sangza?
Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Saan? Ah, ito.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sangza was talking about. Let's head back.
Tayo naman. Ganda pa rin talaga dito sa Liyue. Ay, ito. Ano kabila? Ay, si Harjin, magandang gabi, pare. Nag-crash kasi kanina, nakakainis. Eh.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This... Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
Nandiyan ba si
No matter
Bakaria?
what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take.
Pokemon daw later.
While this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance,
May kuryente na kayo. Oy, congrats.
we're doing well. And that
Ako
the
nga
things
nag-ano
we
eh.
once spoke of, They've all
Namatay
come
yung
to pass.
PC ko kanina eh, kaya ano eh. Kaya napilitan ako mag-relive eh. Nakakainis.
Thank you. We'll pass it on.
Sige boss, hari ko. Sige.
Lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Tayo. $68 na lang. Subs? Oo nga eh. Oo nga. Alam mo, mas kabisado pa ni Commander ko ilan na yung subs ko kaysa sa akin.
At siya, ang
Sorry. Na-play ko yung video ni aktor ni Libayan. Ay, mali na naman napunta ako. Kasi hindi pa rin mamamonetize eh, kahit mag 1K ako ngayon eh.
Hello, everybody!
Ayan, nag-autoplay yung mga YouTube ko. Hindi pa mamamonetize eh, kasi nga kulang pa ako ng watch time. Pero konti na lang. Konti na lang. Kailangan ko lang talaga magmadami pang video. Na. Big G, asawa ni
You're
Big.
back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some
Congrats. Ay,
keepsakes.
salamat,
So I
salamat.
guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone
May
knows
isang taon
is
na rin
you
tong YouTube
never know
channel
what to
eh.
expect.
Nakakatuwa nga, hindi ko akalain
They
na abot
were
ng ganito.
reluctant to pry and find out the full story, which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with. Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a
Rawi,
glimpse of
Pokemon
the
tayo
heart.
after nito.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead.
Tama natin si Harjin,
An
tsaka si
ordinary
Bakaria,
place,
sabi niya
really.
eh.
The only
Pero
special
hindi
thing
pa
about it is
sumasagot
that
eh.
nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your
One
memory.
game lang siguro, okay na yun.
So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared. But like Hu Tao said,
Aba, ikaw na magle-lecture o le-lecturean ka?
we better see it through to the
Hindi
end.
ako kumakain. Ayun pala. Perfect send-off. Ito na. Papatesting na sa atin si Hu Tao. Papatesting na sa atin si Hu Tao. Hindi ko nabitbitin si Shinkyu, si Hu Tao lang mismo para ma-testing natin. Ayun o.
Wow, what is this place?
Cute niya.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the
Naka-homo.
leylands tend to go a little bit haywire.
Stats. Taas ng attack. Wow. 57 to 100. Tapos, artifacts. Noblesse? Ba't naman noblesse? Ano ba naman tong?
So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Di ba? Ganun yun eh, di ba?
looks familiar.
From the right angle.
Ah, ito yung
you can make out the
inaanggulo.
whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Tayo. Apa dapat dito? Good. Ay, yung dash niya ganun?
See?
Let's go.
Shadows of fate.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
O diba ganun ang playstyle kay Hu
Flight's
Tao?
named the porter.
Parang hindi ako komportable sa ganun eh.
Pass whenever you please.
Hindi ko siya masyadong
Have a
trip eh.
little- How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Yun. Tsaka parang, ano, mag-aalangan ako dahil laging mababa HP dapat.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Nakalabas na dila ako, hindi pa rin gumagana. Nangyari? Ito, ano to? Wala na to. Wala na? Yung nga labangan kay Hu Tao na boss, pero siya pa rin pinakamalakas nito. Oo nga, hindi naman pangit. Hindi lang siya para sa akin. Ano to? Ah, kailangan ko rin i-clear yun sa taas. Ba't ganun hindi na umiilaw? Ayun. Ano ba? Layo ba? Ano ba? Ayun. Hindi ko lang talaga trip yung mga ganitong style. Na ano. High risk, high reward. Eh, ano ba yan? Naglinis na ako ng artifacts ah. Benta natin yung mga ano. Diba? Talo na ako mura. Kasi sabi ko kaya gusto ko yung ano eh. Yung bagong artifact, yung sa update eh na tataasan nila yung capacity. 75k mora. Kaya na dito.
You can bully me!
Tama ba yung ginagawa ko?
Think you can bully me?
Easy. Sayang yung chest. Ano na? Dapat talaga may Zhongli kapag Hu Tao eh, no? Para safe. Ano ba? Ano ba? Ano ba tong Hu Tao na to? C1? Ah, C3? Kaya pala.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Creepy naman dito. Wala sa tayo. Tira. Yan. Saan? Ito ba? Oh. Ito na yung kanina. Bumalik lang tayo, di ba?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Look. Ano yun? Mamatay pa.
Beg for mercy.
Balik lang tayo.
More speed.
Ay, hindi nga. Hindi pwede. Dapat may iba tayong puntahan. Labo naman. Namatay na. Okay, so saan tayo dapat?
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost like we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Saan ako dapat pumunta? Ano ba to?
More speed.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Nagago lang yata tayo ni Hu Tao. Paikot-ikot lang ulit. Ano kaya yun?
Let's go, let's go.
Okay.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be
Oh, umulit na
daft.
naman yung dialogue.
You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Ayun na natolokohan.
Good grief. More speed.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary
So yun, may
folks to
blue.
cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't
Magaling mo
have
talaga,
enough,
best
then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Paikot-ikot lang ang puta. Hindi ko magets. Ano ba dapat dito? Sira nga. Yan. Yan, yan.
Go!
Saan? Oh,
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped
ito naman.
us!
Don't be daft.
Ba't yun umangat?
Put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Oh, okay, umangat na
So
parehas.
you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have
Tabo ang
enough, then
puta.
why not just carry it through a few more times?
Wala na stamina. So ulit-ulitin ko lang yun. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Nablabo naman na ito.
Scry the sky.
Pero may din ako napasok mo na yung secret room sa Liyue, yung 9 Pillars of Peace. Parang nakalimutan ko na yun, ha. Nakakainis pa ulit-ulit din ako dyan noon, diba? Nakakainis nga. Yung ba yung may ano? Yung bang 9 Pillars of Peace, yan ba yung inaakit-akit mo yung mga, yun nga, 9 pillars? Isa-isang malaking area ng map? Kung yun yun, oh, nagawa ko na. Ano gagawin mo? Nadali mo muna yung ilaw, pagbalik mo, makuha mo na yung pangalawa. Ah, okay. So, hindi ko sila, ano... Okay.
We're stuck!
Tartadon,
The
ano,
spirits have
quest ko,
trapped
ah.
us!
Bibit-bitin ko na lang.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy
Mamatay pa
for
si Hu
ordinary
Tao.
folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Ah, carry it through a few more times. So, nga naman, hindi ko nabasa. Kala ko ibig sabihin, ulit-ulitin mo lang a few more times. Hindi kasi nagbabasa, pre.
Shake hands!
Stop na. Ano kailang ikot ako? 6? 5? Mahigit pa nga yata. Let's go. Yay! Salamat
We're
sa help.
stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Finally!
Eh.
Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up
Di
running
na,
scared.
di na pala ako makakasali kuya sa makit bigla ulo ko.
Weird stuff out of the way.
Nabaksin kasi ako kahapon. Oy, okay lang pare.
Just
Side
don't
effects yan.
touch here.
What?
Ang hirap ng ascension material ni Val, yung nasi... Ano yun? May... Ginawa namin yun yung first day. So, nahirapan doon sa mga talisman. Panoorin mo yung stream namin nung Raiden, nung ba si Raiden Shogun. Teka, ano mo ito ginagawa ko? Tama ba ito? Nandun, na-figure out namin yun dun eh. May mga tips ako na shinare dun about dyan sa talisman test. Mahaba talaga yan, pero yung boss madali lang.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited,
Ganda naman
so
dito.
feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you clients? Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But my name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for
Kasi yun sa
a long
pinakamahirap
time
na
now.
quest. Oo, nandun, may
Exactly
ano,
how long,
may
I
guide.
couldn't really
Hindi naman
say.
guide. Pero finigure out namin yan dun sa
Everyone
stream.
says waiting is difficult.
Yung nung nag-pull kami kay Raiden Shogun.
Walking, watching, talking to newcomers and the old crowd. It helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you,
Naalala ko dito yung parang sa ending ng Skyrim.
What a coincidence. I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black, and here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions.
RIP sa new players na nag-pull. Oo nga, dapat i-resolve nila yan, no?
Perhaps I just set my
Yung mga nag-pull sa
expectations.
mga, Inazuma units na beginners. Matagal pa nila bago makiklear yung ma-upgrade yung nila. Characters nila. Unless lagariin mo ng todo.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean?
That guy, I remember.
Good for him.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see?
Some other.
Ayun na.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future. Yell it?
Walang no choice. So, ilalagariin nila yung story talaga para ma-upgrade. Pero may nabasa ako na parang saglit lang naman yung AR-40. AR-40 yata para sa Inazuma, diba? Para isang buwan. Pero nga, isang buwan, hindi mo max out
I
yung
wish I could
characters.
open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy-Yun chili chicken every
Joy-Yun.
day.
that's your wish?
Ay, Mumu. Yan, legit na Mumu.
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you can buy that super expensive toy box.
AR-30 or 35 pwede na. Talaga? AR-35 ba? Nabasa ko sa
One
AR-40.
for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind!
And Xiao Lanterns
Actually, may
too.
nakapunta na sa Inazuma na habang world level 1 talaga. Buti hindi siya kinidlat ng todo.
That way we don't need to go to Liyue.
Paano? Paano niya ginawa?
Xiao Lanterns.
Nilangoy niya?
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Paano niya ginawa?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories.
Nirush niya siguro mga
That
Archon
was the last
quest.
lantern ride the 5 of us spent
Hindi niyo
together.
magagawa yun ng ano, world
It's
level.
been so long. Have all those wishes really come true?
Paano? Baka naman binalik niya lang itong world level 1 yung ano niya, world level. Kasi may ibang Archon quest na ano eh, 'di ba? Yung kay Zhongli yata 29 ba, 28 parang gano'n. May bago daw character next year si Ito. Oo, totoo 'yun. Si Arataki Ito.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a
Binanggit yun
chef.
sa story ni Raiden
Lulu's
Shogun
a
si Ito.
successful businessman, and Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other, anyway.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space
Ama,
to
lupit
go
yung nabasa
without
kong leak.
days.
Not sure ako eh, pero may yung screenshot sa Reddit, di pa niya na-activate yung Archon status. Talaga? Paano niya kaya ginawa yun, no?
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Monk's already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G
May
out.
leak kami na shinare sa Discord eh, parang ano, yung mga plans for in the future. Kasama yan. Si Cloud ano ba? Hindi ko pa alam yung itsura ng Cloud Retainer, hindi ko pa nakita. Kung nando kayo, kung kasama kayo sa Discord namin, paki-share naman doon. Kilala ko si Cloud Retainer. Pero yung itsura ng unit,
During the Archon War,
hindi ko pa
piles
nakikita.
of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and
VA ni Claire
suffering.
Redfield talaga.
Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living.
Yung wala realize na
Such
hindi
were
pala
the
Archon
times
si
when the
Komi,
Wangshan
hindi.
funeral parlor was first
Tatlo palang
established.
Archons natin.
As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that
Nakala ko siya yung Archon na Hydro. Di ba matagal pa yun?
of bringing about its own extinction.
Oo, una pa yata yung Dendro tsaka yung Pyro eh.
With a vengeance. It took a long, long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangshan funeral parlor, you or me. The previous directors all love to tell this one. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangshan funeral parlor is just that. A funeral parlor. Nothing more to it. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious... Huh?
Walang boss?
It's about time. Let's go. Let's...
Walang boss fight?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Yay, may chest. Ilan na ba yung gems ko? Marami na ako naipon eh. Ayan, may 10k primos ako tsaka ito, 16 na intertwined fates. Si Baishu kaya kailan? Ewan, inaabangan din ni ano, may friend ako na nag-aabang yun. Si Baishu. Pero actually ako, sa totoo lang, happy na ako kay Shogun eh. So, nag-iipon na lang ako talaga sa mga gusto ko na characters. Si Aimiko, balita ako sa leaks. Kanyo level of DPS daw sabi. Ewan ko lang kung totoo. Tayo na ni Kokomi may nabanggit na island doon kung sila nagmula. Ano? Ano nga name nung island na yun? Yung start, hindi ko alam pa. Hindi ko alam.
But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind,
Saan nagmula yung
I
ano?
have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
Sino sa inyo si Hiyoi Zaburo?
You made my dream come true.
Hiyoi Zaburo.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Inevitable
How
man yung
can you say
Dendro at
such
least
horrendous
this year
things
kasi
with that
next nation
smile
na
on
yung
your
Sumero.
face?
Oo nga. Oo nga.
Well,
Hindi na
then,
siguro this year.
Last but not least,
Hindi pa
let's
siguro
say our
this year.
goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like
Ay, ikaw
that.
yun? Ah, sige.
You won't be
Teka.
seeing him later.
Bigyan na kita ng
Let's
role.
stick to goodbye and such.
Welcome sa aming
No
Discord.
worries. I'll just take my leave.
Makichika ka lang dyan.
Of all the wishes we yelled that day.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No,
All right. I'll remember you all.
he's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but,
So, what was the wish?
after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu
Siguro
and
pag
West,
nag-Pokemon tayo, one game na lang.
all had a chance
Sa
to fulfill their
maghahapunan
wishes.
na, magluluto pa ako.
Mine, however,
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to
Napaka-morbid ni
living is
Hu Tao
over,
eh.
you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife.
Skip niya, kaso
Isn't that
skip
great?
pa rin.
thank you? Either
Kung
way,
hindi rin, kung wala akong
I don't think
dilok,
I'll ever return to
matik
Wu.
Hu Tao. Kaso meron eh.
I have a lot.
No worries.
Built
It's a
in
good
Dilok po,
opportunity
90
for
yun
you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous
Reiko Kun,
agreement.
hello, kamusta?
The leave
Welcome
will
sa
be
ating stream,
unpaid.
Reiko.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Nandiyan ba ba yung mga Pokemon
Order
boys?
and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for.
Sabi nga pag marami ka ng pyro no, hindi na siguro. Oh, hindi na sinasabi ko dati pa. In my case, ah.
Pity of all is your
My case.
I was
Kasi
fishing
nga,
around on your behalf through the
built na
channels
si
that
Diluk
aren't
ko eh, tsaka si
accessible to
Xiangling
you.
eh.
I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an
Pero Pyro
expert
Archon
on
definitely.
tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone
But
from
since I
the
don't
other
have...
side of the
Wala ka ba,
border,
wala kang DPS? Paano wala kang DPS?
Stop saying
relax. I'll help you look for them.
At saka yung ano, isa pa to ah.
My
Kailangan
exquisite
din
sense
tandaan
of
ah.
humor
Yung mga
always
katulad
goes
ni Hu Tao
unappreciated.
na hyper carry. As in, siya talaga yung sinusupport lang siya tapos siya talaga yung matagal sa field. Unti-unti na nalalaos eh, kumbaga. Nauuso na ngayon yung mga quick swap eh. Yung mga palit na palit, like yung national
I
team.
have my reasons.
May Yanfei. Ah, yun lang. Oo,
The
Yanfei.
spirits we saw near the
Pero nga, yung mga katulad ni Hu Tao, katulad ni
still
Zhao,
long for the world of the living.
medyo, ano na eh, medyo
Never
na...
seen any of the previous directors
Hindi naman
there.
nalalaos,
Not
pero
even once.
na-overshadow na ng mga
Means
quick
that
swap
becoming
teams,
the
like yung
director
national
of
team.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision
Di
for
ba?
them.
Yung puro
Left them with no regrets.
ultimate, lipat-lipat ng character. Kahit C6 Yanfei ko, hindi ko kaya floor 11. Floor 11, ang ano dyan, kailangan mo talaga ng healer. Si Hu Tao. Tapos na.
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity, and the director's right. Perhaps a new life awaits me.
Nandiyan ba yung mga Pokemon boys? I-on ko lang yung emulator ko. Hindi, umalis ka na. Yan, ang ganda ng story ni Hu Tao. Medyo nakaka-relate ako kasi nga, may mga friend. In fact, kahapon, may namatay na friend. Actually, hindi siya. I wouldn't call this person a friend, pero ano. Ito, nakita ko na to. Oo, nakita ko na to. Siya si Cloud Retainer. Agree ako ba si Xiao ang strongest character? Hindi, pare. Hindi si Xiao. Isa siya sa top, pero hindi siya yung strongest. Ganyu pa rin. Ganyu pa rin ang top. Game na ba? Nag-on na ako ng emulator. May two sides si Hu Tao eh. Minsan seryoso siya, minsan prankster. Strongest si Ganyu pa rin. Si Ganyo, alam mo bakit siya malakas? One, yung multipliers niya. Napaka-grabe yung multipliers niya. Pangalawa kasi free. Walang stamina cost, walang energy cost, walang, medyo konting charge lang. Napaka-efficient niya. Si Ganyo. Okay, tara, Pokemon tayo. Sino yung mga sasali? Si Harjin ba? Nandito ba? One game lang ako dahil magluluto pa ako ng hapunan. Ilipat ko lang sa Inalabas na new character. Sino doon? Sino doon? Sige, sabihan nyo lang ako ng mga leaks kasi hindi talaga ako so super updated. One game lang ako ng Pokemon Unite, then tapusin natin yung stream. Si Ito oo, si Ito. Oo. Meron siyang parang vacuum din yata pagkakabasa ko. Si Arataki Ito. May shinare ako niyan sa sa Discord namin na image. Parang listahan ng mga Parang listahan ng mga susunod. Si Ito, pati yung kuya ni Ayaka. 'Di ba? Pati yung kuya ni Ayaka. Tapos yan, doon ko din nakuha na si Yaimiko sabi sobrang powerful daw. Ganyo levels of DPS. I mean, si Xiao, malakas pa rin naman si Xiao. Lalo na pag EOE, kapag maramihan. Pero, iba pa rin si Ganyo. Yung production na kayang gawin ni Ganyo. Game na si Kev. Parang model daw ni Zhongli. Based sa model daw ni Zhongli. Nakalagay din yun. Saan na? Ayun na pala. Call tayo sa sa Discord nyo. Saan ba tayo? Teka, type natin. Baka hindi niya tayo naririnig. Busy sa Discord. Ayun pala. Sa inyo, sa channel nyo na lang. Sa Discord nyo. Oh, wait daw. Nasaan na si Harjin? Kung sasama si Harjin pala, doon na lang sa Discord natin. Kasi wala, hindi na siya sumasagot dito sa stream. Si Xiao, grabe si Xiao pag C6. So tayo na. Antindi nun. Ayun na pala. Hello?
Hello.
Ayan, yan na. Let's go, tara. Rank, duo.
Sige, tara.
Tara. One game lang ako dahil maghahapunan na.
Sige lang.
Nalita ko na start dahil naglalaba ako. Naglalaba ako kanina. Isisit na Zhongli kaya suruhin yung corrosion. Oo, kasi nag-heal siya kapag kapag tinitira siya Hoy, bilis Speedster agad
Bibilis mamili.
Ikaw, sige. Tank ka o ako na?
Ako na.
Okay. Wigglytuff.
Ako, good yan. Ang ganda ng
Oo.
Ganda yung skip.
Upal din yan Lakas mag-death din Nasaan sila, ano, yung mga tropa?
Wala pa si Justin, mga ano pa pwede yan, mga 8 pa.
Ah, yun lang. Wala. Hindi, tapos na ako. Mamaya, game tayo. Ano, kahit mga
sige,
few
sige.
games. Pagka dinner. Mga 8:30 siguro. Prito pa ang bounce. After neto. Isip na Zhongli kaya solohin yung solution. Isip na Zhongli kaya naman yata solohin kahit sino. Kahit ano. Kompleto lahat. May shred, may damage, may heal. Pakadaya ni Zhongli, napakala. Ako, I think si Zhongli ang best character in the game. Yung DPS, pinakamalakas si Ganyu. Pero in terms of overall value, si Zhongli ang pinaka ano. Okay, game.
GG.
Taas tayo. Tayo.
Ah.
Kaso F2P lang tayo. Mga poor tayo eh. Ako hanggang Welkin Battle Pass lang ako eh.
Tatlo.
Tatlo sila?
Ano
magagawan sila dyan. Doon kaya tayo mag-farm sa gubat nila, no? Mga difficult lang tayo. Oo, tama. Dalawa na lang. At tatlo pa rin. Ayaw talaga. At tatlo rin tayo. Si Escanor nandito. Ay. Back. Wala naman silbi. Yung ano, jungler nandito lang.
Pardon lang.
Nice. Atin lahat. Wag. Masakit. Patay oh. Namatay pa siya. Nice. Wag! Ginadsa ko. Okay lang. Uwi na. Hinahirap kayo pag Bulbasaur pa lang, hirap eh. Ang daling i-gank eh. Tsaka ang hirap tumakas.
Hirap din ng kali natin eh. Crustle tsaka ano.
Oo.
Ninetales.
Level 7 pa to mag-aan eh. Yung magiging medyo survivable. Mahina yung tunog. Oh, ito, Bulbasaur pa lang to. Gusto mo. Nice. May sa akin yun.
Sakto. Nabasag.
Ayan, okay na. Matapang na ako. Pwede na ako tumakas. Baba kami. Tara, papwesto yata sila. Tara. Ay, nakuha yata nila. Ay, hindi sa atin.
At nakuha ko.
Boy! Nakapagdi na. Okay lang, nakuha naman natin. Lakas ng Greninja, puta. Inaano niya dun Pinapressure niya dun Oh? Wala makapalag sa kanya dun sa top
Sayang.
Layo ko pa, sayang. Nice. Patay. Patay, sorry. Nakapao.
Nice.
Pak muna ako. Grabe yung Green Ninja, nandun lang siya oh. Gago. Nang be-pressure lang dun. lahat ng tumatapat sa kanya, deaths. Ang inang yun.
Nabasag niya mag-isa yun.
Oo. Tatlo na, wala na. Tama na daw. 20 seconds.
Nasa ano sila? Nasa top sila.
Tara. Ayun na, dito yung Ninetales. Ito, ang sakit naman. Nice. Na-isolate. Tara, tara. Huwag na yan. Uy, nag-ultimate ang Venusaur. Ang gigil.
Patay din nila yung top. Kuha natin.
Kuha ba natin?
Oo.
Sa akin. Pipilit ba natin to? Para alanganin.
Huwag bilang.
Tayo na! Nandun na sila sa base, oh. Tanginang yan. Ano ba yung ginagawa ng dalawa doon? Ang kulit ang pucha.
Pero pwede nga. Ano pala sila sa...
Isa na lang, eh. Ano yun?
Nagano kasi yun, diniretso na yung rotom.
Ah, oo. Kulit ang pucha. Wag na. Ay, gusto ng crossel, oh. Gusto ng crossel pa. Ay, hindi. Gusto na.
You're on fire!
Ay, mamatay ako.
Nice one.
Kulado ako. Babakap sana ako doon sana. Baba.
Malakas yung yung Green Ninja.
Oo, ang galing na eh. Hindi na abot to. Zapdos na eh.
Sakto pagkabuhay may may ult na ako.
Ako din. Hindi, ako meron. Ready na. Ano to?
The final stretch! You're on fire!
Pero dito.
Hindi naman natin kailangan i-start.
Oo nga. Ayan o, pitas o. Haluin niyo lahat dyan. Nice. Banata ko na to.
Ako na mag-ano sa kanila. Ako na mag-zone sa kanila.
Maagaw ba? Nice.
Ako na.
Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Takbo!
Dire-diretso na.
Bye-bye! Patay tatlo. Sorry, Gengar.
Russell nasa top.
Nakipag 1v1 yung Gengar, pa. Nakipag 1v1. Uwi na ako. Magdededs lang ako dito.
GG na rin. So, ang laki ng tambak nila eh.
Oo. Buong-buo pa yung baba, oh. Gusto yun. Ayun, nakascore siya 8 points. Congrats.
Naubos na sila ng Greninja dun.
Galing ng Greninja eh. Natangin na. Hindi pa sa akin, sayang. Assisted.
Tambak.
So,
nice game.
Maya ulit. Ay, sa
Sige,
mga
maya
nanonood
ulit.
sa stream, maraming salamat sa panonood. Bawi na lang tayo next weekend, Guardian Days. May ano sila, oh. AFK ba to? Ay, hindi. Pumapalag to kanina eh. Tangalan talaga siguro.
Oo.
Sige, yun lang. Salamat. And kita-kits ulit next stream. Bye-bye. Mamaya pare, ano tayo? Pagkakain.
Sige.